Let's say you've created your file in Lumio and now you would like your students to join your class. First of all, open your presentation by clicking Start if you're sitting on the Lumio dashboard like I am, or if you're in your Google Drive, just right-click on the file itself and scroll to Open with Lumio by Smart. Well, I'm in the dashboard, so I'm just going to click Start to open my file in the presentation mode. Okay, now you can see the presentation view of the presentation. On the teacher side, I have a number of buttons down the left-hand side. In the student view, students just have this little button at the top where they can exit the lesson, and they have buttons at the bottom where they can navigate from slide to slide, only if you have set that up for them to be able to do that. The teacher has more buttons, they can annotate and so forth right here. Now, to see who's logged into my class so far, I click into this button here with a little picture of some student silhouettes, and I can see there is one student logged into my class so far, and that person is Janet. Now, let's say I'd like to invite more students to come. I click on this top button here. It looks like a little arrow, which will bump out the URL hellosmart.com and my class ID. And so all students do is go to hellosmart.com and enter my class ID, and that way they will be able to link to my class. So it's really easy for them to do that. Smart also has created some login cards that I link to later on, where you will be able to get a QR code that takes students directly to hellosmart.com, and you can just give them the class ID from there. If they're online, of course, you can just literally take this class ID and control copy, put it on your clipboard, and paste it into the chat of your online meeting, and students can just click that and get to your class that way as well. So that's how you get your students to your class. Let's take a look at what it looks like on the student side. So I am a student. I have gone to hellosmart.com, and it has taken me to this page here. So it says, welcome students, sign in or join as a guest. Make sure they sign in. If they've signed in before, they will just literally click on this and it will take them straight to your class. If they haven't signed in before yet, you would just say sign in with a different account, sign in with Google, and then they would log in that way. And then they would say join a new class, and they would add the class ID and join. And so it takes them right to your class, and you'll see that what they see, as I said before, it's a kind of a pared down view compared to the teacher view that has all of these options. That's how you get students to join your class. If I click in here, you can see I now have Stu as another person who has joined my class. To close this sidebar, I just click on the button again. So think of it like a switch, on and off. And of course, if I wanted to give the class ID to more students, I would click up here in that little button, and this will pop up for them too. Got it.